Hey everyone, today let's go on a magical journey in the Rainbow Ruins, and inflate our ego by wrecking a bunch of noobs once more. It feels like I never play anyone decent if the arena isn't something like BFB Coliseum. Everyone here seems to just have pedestrian 50% win rates, making most games a one-sided stomp. Maybe that's cause good players don't normally play arenas like these, the matchmaking system is shit, or there simply isn't enough people on to pair me up with decent players. Not that my 87% win rate is complaining though, but I'm still salty over this win ratio change. I thought they still had it so it showed wins, losses and battle score when you click on the player's profile, but no, even all of that is removed now. Anyways, I'm not going to talk much about that anymore since I already did in a previous video. It feels a little redundant to say the same thing multiple times, you know, so I'll tell you what's going on in today's battles footage. Well, Ninja Kiwi certainly likes watching people suffer, because this game mode looks like it's been taken right out of my textbook. Play with fire with only glue, ice and village. Now if only villages were taken out of that equation it would be perfect. The most evil thing about this is the description of the arena simply says multiple restricted towers, so people have no idea what they're getting themselves into until they actually enter a game lobby. That's all I have to say about that for now. Keep watching to see how I handle this loadout versus my opponents. Have a great day everyone. Did you really think I was gonna leave you guys hanging like that? 1.5 minute commentaries are a thing of the past. I genuinely wonder how many people actually left the video when I said that, and couldn't wait the extra 3 seconds to see if I was actually serious about ending the commentary that early. Only YouTube analytics can tell, cause those people, if any, are probably long gone and won't be hearing any of what I'm saying at the moment. Unfortunately, viewer retention over time statistics will only show after 2 or 3 days, so when that comes out I'll be sure to let you guys know how many idiots fell for the bait. Alright, time to gather our poll results from last video. If you don't have Alzheimer's, no offense if you or your family does have it, please don't kill me, you will remember I asked which platform you guys played battles on. And boy were the results close. Android, with 40% of the votes, barely edged out the iOS users with about 35% of the vote. That leaves us with Windows and Flash, which were pretty even at around 10% each. Having voted for Windows myself since I mostly play on the Windows 10 app nowadays, I'm surprised there weren't more people playing on that platform because I find it fairly easy to play on there, despite the lack of real hotkeys. Perhaps it's either you're all stuck in the past with Windows 95 desktops, you're all dirty Mac users, or we're just simply at the peak of the smartphone age. I'll go with the latter if I had to guess. As for the Flash version, well, that's the results I kind of expected coming from a 99% mobile channel. If you conducted the same poll on a Battles Flash channel, then surprise surprise, you'll get different results. That coupled with the fact that it's still been 14 freaking months since the last update means rest in peace Flash. While I'm on this topic, though, I might as well bring this up. A fellow Battles Flash advocate sent me this long list of suggestions to the game that might help stir some development in the game again. The link's in the description, so take a look at it and hell, maybe comment what you think regarding Flash in the comments down below or in the Battles subreddit, which a lot seem to have forgotten about, cough cough. Anyways, I gotta fill in some time, so let's all sit down in a triangle, I mean circle, and listen to Story Time by ISAB. Before you get your decks out, this has nothing to do with real life. Rather, it has to do with ISAB. The name ISAB, where did that name come from, you might ask? Those who stuck through my struggles in 2013 and 2014 already know, but I've come a long way since then, so I suppose sharing would help. So here goes. In the summer of 2013 I was a bored high school kid and didn't have much to do, until I had an epiphany. What if I made a troll account on Ninja Kiwi and purposely lost battles under the username I suck at battles? Genius idea, isn't it? So I did just that over the span of a few weeks, racking up a killer 50 to 400 ratio. Then this tournament came along, hosted by Cherulian and Evil Day, and publicized by Super John Bombo. 64 players were to enter, and one would make it out alive. At this point I thought to myself, this is the perfect opportunity to be the ultimate troller dog, and so I entered and qualified as the 64th seed, cause I had the worst record by far. That meant I had to face the number 1 seed in the first round, but fortunately for me the guy didn't even show up, or even funnier, the account didn't even exist and its record was made up. So free buy on to the second round, who can complain? Eventually I made it up to the quarterfinals where I lost to some dude 3-2 in a best of 5. My plan had failed, but by now everyone knew what was up with my antics. And so I left Cleveland and took my talents to YouTube, where I'd make videos under this account and shit. That's the gist of how the legendary 404,000 record came to be. Eventually I had to move channels and renamed it to simply be an abbreviation of that name, which is what I have now. I'll probably expand more on this story, so stay tuned, but this will be the end for today. Oh wait, but the poll ISAB. Right, I'm out of ideas for a question, so I'll have to cheap out and take the easy way out by jumping in the mess that is YouTube drama at the moment. Leafy or H3, that is all. Like, sub, comment, all that good shit. Have an overly dramatic day.
had the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change.